Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Season of the Malignant in Diablo 4. We know that this is coming out in June 20th, and we see some gameplay footage here. Take a look at that giant tumor that appears to be outside of the tunnels that we know is the new zone. So it seems like the whole world is going to be infested, which is really, really cool. It looks like they're destructible. You can see it takes a little bit of damage there, so it's probably something that might drop, related to the season. So kind of excited to see more about that. Here we find out that Season of the Malignant ends on October 9th, 2023. So if we know it starts on June 20th, we know that we're going to have it for June, July, August, September, October, which is awesome. You have plenty of time to get your characters leveled up, and probably we're going to see a lot of people hit max level for sure during Season of the Malignant. So this is pretty cool, and I like how they're using that same old leaf to represent these seasons like they did in Diablo 3. Here we have a little season info card. It says here, the Season of the Malignant, a new form of Lilith's corruption spreads across Sanctuary, and you must stop it. This unlocks after campaign completion. So it is important to complete the campaign in order to play the Season of Malignant. Here you can see this next loading screen here. You can choose between an internal realm or the seasonal realm. You can see here on the left hand side it says offers new content in addition to the default gameplay experience. Seasonal content takes place after campaign completion. You can see here at the top it also says seasonal characters are moved to the eternal realm when the season ends. So that basically explains it for players who are new, who don't understand what seasons are. Here on this next screen we can see what the season journey actually looks like. It's kind of cool. I like this tab. Not a huge fan of the background artwork, but I do like the UI on the left hand side there. It says Season of the Malignant, Season Journey, Chapter 1, 0%. You got your different season blessings. You can see there's 5 right there. And then right there you have the option to purchase premium. And it says Premium Battle Pass inactive in red. And then at the bottom there you can see all the stuff you can get. There's like a tunic, a sword, some type of like ore, looks like X1, maybe blood shards or something you can purchase. There's a picture of the boss there. He looks pretty gross with all those tentacles and stuff. That's probably going to be the guy at the end of the tunnels. You can see more. It's awesome open world. And that's the new vendor, actually. This is the priest that they explained in the open trailer and during the developer campsite fireside chat. So this guy is actually where you're going to probably buy stuff. He's the brand new vendor. We don't know exactly what he offers entirely, but very excited to take a look at what he has to offer here in Season of the Malignant. You can see here, this is pretty gross. This is what the tunnels are going to look like. Here it's saying, reminder, you got to at least complete the campaign with one character. And then here's that loading screen for you again. You can click skip campaign, and that's usually what you're going to want to do in order to basically get right into the action. You definitely don't want to play the campaign again. Now this is really cool. I love this screen. This shows you the chapters, right? So if you played Diablo 3, you're going to be familiar with this, but in order to progress through the chapters, you got to do them in order. So you start with chapter 1 and move your way through. However, you are able to do things like if you do something for chapter 3 while you're in chapter 1, that does count. At least it did in Diablo 3. So you can actually do it out of order, but you do have to eventually, do the first chapter in order to unlock everything, right? So here you can see chapter 3, Shards of the Fiends, collect scattered prisms. I mean, you're going to get these just by playing the game. Buy something from the Purveyor of Curiosities. Again, another thing you're just going to do by completing the game, conquer strongholds, etc. So I think this season journey is going to be pretty straightforward. And then what I love about this screen is you can see a little different icon representing this quest. See Burning from Within. You can see that this is a little green leaf. Now, typically we've seen things like silver for like, oh, this is a campaign progression, or blue for like, this is just a side quest. But I love this new green color to represent this is the seasonal journey going on here. So I absolutely love that. You can see there it is on the quest. You can track it or not. And then, yeah, this is pretty cool. We get some gameplay footage here of some of the different abilities. I think it looks cool. These tunnels. This looks like new zones, honestly. Haven't seen it anywhere. Here we can see chapter 1. You can see collect Gallovine found nearly anywhere. This is hilarious. The Hangman's Garden. You got to get 15 of them. I mean, again, things that you're totally going to get. But what's cool here is a seasonal specific one. The second objective, Heart of Corruption. Collect a malignant heart available after completing or skipping the campaign. So this is really cool. I mean, obviously you're going to get these for sure just by playing the game, doing the season, but I like how it's a new thing that you can't do already, right? Like collecting Gallovine. Anyone already done that, right? Complete any dungeon found on your map. Den of Evil. That's kind of a cool little throwback to Diablo 2 Act 1 first quest. Trouble in the Wilds. Complete a world event found on your map. Like, you're going to do this stuff naturally, right? Now when it comes to chapter rewards, of course you get a cache, which who knows, anything could be in there. Maybe obols, maybe some crafting materials. And then you also unlock 4 aspects, actually 5, 4 offensive and 1 defensive, which is kind of cool. Maybe it's going to mouse over that, or maybe we're just going to go to the next chapters here. Yep, you can see it's very similar rewards, more aspects, another cache, some more little trophies. Those might be currency as well. That might be platinum for the season journey. Undertaker, complete 10 cellars. There you go. There's your reason to do cellars. I know typically I'm like, what is the point of even doing sellers? Well, that's going to be part of the season journey now in Season of the Malignant. Stopping the spread here says collect Malignant hearts available after completing or skipping the campaign. So you do like, now it's 3 instead of 1, right? And then, you know, a lot of similar stuff. Craft a chipped gem at the jeweler. All very easy stuff to do. I'm wondering if it's gonna, any of these objectives are gonna get difficult, right? There's a cool little like Malignant tumor on the ground there. There's a caged heart. Those are actually items you can, you know, turn into stuff you can socket your gear with. There you go, unlocking your aspects. Here we go. Here's the battle pass. Here you go. So that's favor. Those little trophies are called favor. Earn favor by killing monsters, completing quests, and completing objectives in the season journey. So if you think back to those different tiers of the season journey, those are little favors that you're gonna be able to use to unlock different reward tiers as part of the battle pass. You can see here, earn favor, unlock rewards, season journey, and blessings. And that's how you basically are gonna unlock all this stuff. Smoldering ashes are rewards in the battle pass. Use these to unlock season's blessing for XP gold and more. So that's the battle pass. I hate that word. Just gotta be honest. I hate the word battle pass. It just sounds like, oh, pay money and get stuff. So here's all the different loot. That necromancer looked really cool. Sorceress looks all right. Rogue looks all right. But not usually not a fan of a lot of the artwork, to be totally honest with you. I'm not crazy about the different like loot armor like appearances for Diablo 4, if I'm totally honest. Here you can see some more of the things you can purchase. Premium battle pass required for this horse. So I come from WoW. My first thought was like, you know, when you bought the Dark Portal pass, everyone /spit on anyone with that mount that you got from it. Well, there is no /spit emote in Diablo 4 if you see someone with this mount. Sorry, I had to mention it because you have to buy that, right? That's real money mount right there. The tunic's free, of course, because who wants to wear this red shirt? And then what do we have? It's called a cold iron vessel. This is probably cosmetic. Yeah, it's a cosmetic focus. Okay. So basically this is for, I believe, just sorceresses. Like if you want to hold this, but battle pass required if you want to be able to hold that thing. Looks pretty cool, honestly. Mount trophy, heart glow lantern. Just throw that on the side of your horse there. Looks all right. Looks kind of cool. But again, you have to pay real money for that. Balanced sword. That one's free, of course. And then Cormund, this is the guy who is going to progress the storyline for us, which is really cool. And then here are our season's blessings. So we see Urn of Aggression, boost to XP earned from killing monsters. Urn of Bargaining, boost to the amount of gold earned from vendor sales. Urn of Reclamation, boost the chance of rare materials from salvage. So, you know, you might want to go Urn of Reclamation first, right? Salvage as much as you can, and then later switch it to something else. And then Urn of Prolonging, boost the duration of all elixirs. That's just really a quality of life thing. And then Urn of Malignance, boost to the chance of powerful malignant heart drops after completing the campaign. So that one might be good depending on the chances, right? It doesn't say exactly how much, but generally I think more XP might be good. Here we have one of the malignant items. We have the brutal caged heart. It has 200. This is actually crafting, right? So Cormund's workbench. Cormund is this new vendor that allows you to craft and salvage malignant items. So you can see here the brutal caged heart, it has a chance to have one. It'll have one affix, depending on what they are. It says here, craft a random brutal that is relative to your character's level, can be inserted into brutal malignant sockets found in jewelry. Once inserted, hearts can be replaced but not removed. So keep that in mind. This is very similar to like World of Warcraft, where once you put something in gear, it's in there and it's gone, right? If you want to replace it, you can, but it's going to be gone. It's in there permanently, right? Diablo was different. You put something in there, nothing else can go in there, right? You can see here the material cost to craft this is 35 vicious malignant ichor and 35 devious malignant ichor in order to craft this brutal caged heart. The affix, we don't know what it is, but it will have one of them. And then you can see here we have vicious caged heart, also going to have 260 to 290 item power, one affix, and then the same material cost actually. It says here, craft a random vicious that is relative to your character's level, can be inserted into vicious malignant sockets found in jewelry. So brutal versus vicious versus deviates are different caged hearts that can be crafted. So very interesting there. Over here we have a look at the premium battle pass. You can see season 1's going to last, looks like 100 days or so. Top right is a currency. Those are called platinum. And then you can see here the premium battle pass says gain access to all 63 earnable premium battle pass rewards. You need 1,000 platinum to purchase. And over on the right, it has premium battle pass plus 20 tier skips plus on the warpath emote, which is pictured above apparently. And then it says you need 2,800 platinum to purchase. This looks really cool. This is a cold iron aegis. This is a cosmetic shield. You need to buy the premium battle pass for it. This looks great. Right now, necromancers are the only ones that can use shields. So it's a very necromantic shield. Looks really cool, honestly. but it's hard to see on your character. Your character's, not that close up to you, so you're not pretty zoomed out. Supports all classes. Yeah, this one you can put on anything. Looks all right. I don't know. It definitely matches the shield. This is cool. You can see that corrupted heart kind of going into the ground there, summoning a monster, right? Because you kill the monster twice, right? You kill it once, and then you have a way to activate that corrupted heart to then get the caged corrupted heart, and you fight the stronger version of the monster the second time around. Yes, you can see how the world's corrupted a little bit. We got a very red bear right there, very, very red. And then you can see here that dungeon was actually green, the entrance, corrupted heart, summoning oh, that's the boss right there. That was the end boss getting summoned. That was cool. Look at those new monsters. Oh, those are like corrupted cannibals. We're gonna have like corrupted monsters. That's really cool looking. Season of the Malignant. Now, in other news, we have an update on storage space in Diablo 4. The developer team is trying to move very quickly to improve storage space, but it's challenging technically, which is very interesting. Blizzard has heard you, and it's moving very, very quickly to improve the storage space in Diablo 4. We have an interview from Joe Pipora saying that, I'll say really quickly, we definitely hear everybody on this. We are talking a lot about what we need to do with this. We've got good plans of things we can do to improve the situation. That said, the changes we want may not come soon enough, as the team says it has to get it right rather than rush into doing it right now. Now, I've noticed that Diablo 4 team has been saying we need to get it right multiple times, whether it's for set items, whether it's for rune words, whether it's for even having Diablo in Diablo 4. Sorry, spoiler alert. But really, it seems like this is what they're saying. They want to get it right. Now, by the way, I think this is a good design philosophy. I just hope that's not their sort of catchphrase for why things are missing from the game, right? But, rather have a complete game than an incomplete game. Joseph continues by saying, I know it's frustrating to hear me say, right? But the reality is that we're moving really, really quickly on this, and we're trying to provide more space in the future. We're figuring out how we can get that accomplished. There's lots of different ways to slice away at this problem. That's an example of what we're trying to do to start trying to mitigate this a bit. We're trying to move very quickly in a lot of these things. Some of them are a lot more challenging technically to do than others. What does this mean for Diablo 4 fans? According to General Manager Rod Ferguson, we may have to wait a little longer as the development team is keen to ensure things are robust and stable before they roll out. Yeah, I don't know what keen means, but I definitely know that Diablo 4 was not super stable the first few weeks of the launch. Season of the Malignant is set to start on July 20th, and we probably aren't going to have the stash space by then. However, it is cool that they're working on it and they know about it, and we can probably anticipate having more stash space in the near future. Anyways, that's the end of the updates for today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, do me a favor, click that like button and subscribe for more Diablo 4 content, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.